Welcome back to the Clash Tips YouTube channel. We woke up yesterday morning to a pretty big upgrade. Supercell has implemented some pretty big UI changes. The first thing that I really noticed was the bigger chat column. Now, I know that the column size isn't that much bigger, but the words are much bigger, and I actually put out a YouTube short based on the fact that this could be in setup or preparation for them to introduce, I know they're probably not going to be introducing global chat, but the possibility of introducing alliance chat. They're obviously messing with the size of the chat in some way, and so I think that this could be set up. This could be the possibility that you can chat between clans, which would be a super cool feature, which would be something that Supercell would not have to monitor, because in essence, the clan leaders can monitor it themselves and do self-reporting. So I really think that this is a possibility. Second, we were able to get some research suggested upgrades. This is pretty cool, but I looked on my rush base and the suggested upgrades just aren't great for the goals that I have. This is going to be great for players who just don't know what they're doing. They have no clue. They never watch YouTube. They never watch the Clash Tips. They don't know what to upgrade, and so they go in and they get a reminder of, oh, hey, this might be a good troop to upgrade, but it's not the best in my opinion. It's great that they have it there, but the suggested part of it is a little lacking. They have a separate events tab in the bottom left. Before, that was actually in the notes tab, so this is super cool, somewhere you can go that's completely separate. They have new troop and info spell screens, so whenever you click on your troop, for example, if you don't have max level, which I don't have max level dragons, you can see the upgrade cost right here in the bottom right, and then of course there's an infographic that shows exactly what that troop does. The same thing is with the spell. So for example, you have the upgrade cost, you can upgrade it using a hammer of spells, the upgrade time, an infographic showing exactly what a clone spell does. Same thing with the siege machine. So here we have, the siege machine, I'm about to say the Sheep's Barracks. Have a wall wrecker, shows what a wall wrecker does. So that's super cool. Now they are copying Clash Royale on that. That's a little lame that they couldn't come up with something new. But Clash Royale, the way that they did it is pretty cool. So the fact that they're copying that, implementing it, it's a neutral point. Next, we have new clan capital districts, and our clan in the dark has actually went ahead and put that down, and it is pretty cool. I like the little island aspect. We've already started upgrading some of the things. We, of course, have the new Goblin Thrower, which is one of the new defenses. I like the idea. I like the concept. There's also the Spear Thrower, which is another new building. I'm not sure if we have that on here or not, but overall, pretty cool. It's pretty cool that they're going to add a new district. I don't particularly enjoy the clan capital a ton, but I do play it, and so I kind of enjoy it. I kind of enjoy builder base too, so it's not like this is a huge thing for me, but it is what it is. So new clan capital district, Goblin Mines. If you're in a clan, check it out. There's going to be a new offensive troop, actually two new offensive troops. We're going to have the Mega Sparky. It says dials it up to 11 in patch notes. I'm not exactly sure what that meant, but this is the only thing that I can think of with Stranger Things, right? This is going to be defense seeking, splash damage, but it's also 100 housing space. That 100 housing space, if you compare that to the Mountain Golem, the Mountain Golem is 160 housing space. So it's about 3/4 the housing space of the Mountain Golem, maybe a little less. It's going to be massive. Now, I know that I used this troop in Clash Royale, and it does a lot, but you have to protect it because it was pretty weak. So this can take down big defenses quickly, and I'm thinking strategy may be something like we can put down raised barbarians in front of it to keep the defenses from targeting it, or maybe some giants in front of it, and then you can have this big powerhouse of a defense or offense behind it with the Sparky. I don't know, we'll have to see. Supermarine is cool. It's going to be very base specific. I don't know that we're going to be able to use it in a lot of strategies or not. I'll try playing with it, seeing if that's something that we want to do. It is 25 housing space, so it's pretty big. We have Endless Haste. Now, Endless Haste is super cool. I really like the concept of Endless Haste. We have not yet unlocked it, but one of the coolest things is that it's going to last for 4 attacks. Now, it's not going to add a lot of speed to the troops that are already fast. So I think, if I remember right, it's going to add 7 movement speed, and a lot of these troops already have 25 movement speed. So it's going to maybe jump it up 20% or so. But some of these troops that have really slow movement speed, like the Mountain Golem, for example, you can almost double its movement speed. And so for something like that, it's going to add a lot. And it's a really cool idea, and I like how they implemented that. The last thing that I want to talk about is the Goblin Builder and the Goblin Researcher. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Like, this kind of feels like a gem grab to me. I understand, oh, look, you can upgrade your base a lot faster. This is great. Oh, look, we're providing this for you, but it's going to cost gems, and I'm not exactly sure how many gems it's going to cost. They say that it's going to be up here somewhere next to the trader's hut. From watching the video, it looked like it's going to cost a lot of gems, and especially on my rushed account, on my rush base, I'm not looking to spend a few hundred to 1,000 gems just upgrading buildings when I can get a lot more value for the money that I spend on the game by buying the gold pass. And which, to mention, the gold pass for some reason is huge now. The font is huge, the text is huge. Also, something I didn't note is the notes now takes up an entire page, takes up the whole screen. So, but the Goblin Builder and the Goblin Researcher is probably not something that I'm going to use. Hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully it was fun. I'm looking forward to the new update. I'm looking forward to Raid Weekend this coming weekend so that I can use new attacks, new strategies, attack new bases. Until the next video, I am TipDog20. I will see you then.